you don't actually have a discipline problem. If you've been trying to force yourself to be consistent and you're failing, the problem isn't your willpower. In this video, you will learn and discover why your habits keep failing, why pushing harder never fixes consistency, the key thing that secretly controls your behavior, practical steps to start acting like the person you are becoming so that discipline will become natural. Most people are trying to fix their life from the outside. They focus on waking up early, being consistent, trying harder, pushing themselves more. But no matter how hard they try, they keep going back to the same habits. And the reason is simple. Discipline is not where change begins. Identity is, and I'll explain. You cannot consistently act like someone you don't believe you are. You can try for a few days, maybe even a few weeks, but eventually you return to your default self. Many people say they want to improve, they want to be disciplined, they want to grow, but deep down their identity is still saying something different. They still see themselves as someone who is inconsistent, as someone who is weak, as someone who quits. And your life will always follow your identity, not your intention. And that is why you keep going back, not because you don't want better, but because you haven't changed who you believe you are. The Bible makes this clear in Proverbs 23 verse 7, where it says, as a person thinks in their hearts, so are they. So if you still think like your old self, you will keep producing old results. But when your identity begins to change, your behavior starts aligning naturally. When you truly understand who you are, what you are destined for, and the kind of life you are meant to live, something shifts within you. You stop taking your life lightly. You stop making excuses for yourself. You begin to carry a sense of responsibility and direction. And from that place, discipline is not longer something you will struggle with. It becomes a natural expression of who you are. You become focused, not because it's false, but because it aligns with your identity. You become consistent, not because it's easy, but because of who you are becoming. To begin fixing your identity, you need to stop reinforcing negative labels about yourself. Every time you say I'm lazy, I'm inconsistent, you are strengthening that identity. Instead, you need to replace those beliefs with truth. You also need to start acting in alignment with the person you are becoming, even when it feels uncomfortable, because identity is not just discovered, it is built through repeated alignment. You don't need more discipline. You need to become someone different internally, because when identity changes, discipline no longer becomes a struggle, it becomes a lifestyle. When your identity changes, consistency will no longer become a struggle, it also becomes your lifestyle. If this video helped you, check out my previous video that talks about why motivation fails, why you need to be responsible with your life, why renewing your mind changes everything, and practical steps to take. Subscribe to learn more practical strategies to align your identity, habits, and results. My name is Hadassah, and we'll meet again on this space. Bye for now.